Hey Queens, and welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal Laughter, empowerment speaker, certified life coach, and international selling author, and mother of 7. So at some point in my videos, you're gonna hear kids laughing, crying, maybe hitting each other, and I'm gonna have to deal with it. And I'm gonna have to tell you to hold on for a second, because mama don't got time to edit all these videos. You heard? But anyway, I know I have a lot of new subscribers, and I just want to welcome you, Queens. Hey, how you guys doing? Whatever brought you here, it was probably me sharing a part of my story with you, and I thank you, and I honor you for being here. You're welcome here. This is a safe place for you, just to be yourself, to heal, to learn, to grow, and to become the women that God created you to be. Okay, we're all on a journey here, trying to get to our best selves. Okay, one day, one step at a time. And so I just want to share just a little bit about myself. So I grew up in a single parent household. I am the youngest of 6 children. I was always very shy growing up. My personality is like an introvert. Even though I'm on here on YouTube, I am like a shy person. So if you meet me in person, I'll be like, hey, then I'm gonna go sit down and be like, okay. I'm just like a real chill, relaxed person. Love to laugh. If we're really close, we'd be cutting it up. But like, if I don't know you, it takes me time to get to know you, to trust you, to learn your vibe, to see if we vibe together, and we go from there. But anyway, so I grew up, shy. I was like so shy that I would literally like not talk in class. I would raise my hand, even use the bathroom. I was like that shy. And I tell that story in my book, Love Yourself First, the yellow one back there, which by the way has sold almost 800 copies by now, and it's helped a lot of women. So if you need some help learn how to love yourself, go ahead and check out that book on Amazon called Love Yourself First. So I grew up the youngest of 6, single parent household, very shy, very insecure growing up. Yeah, I mean, my childhood would technically be poor, but when you have your family, you don't know really nothing about that. We had each other. We had good times. My mother was there. She worked a lot till she hurt her, back when we were younger. But I kind of remember being kind of feeling like a loner, not really. I had friends, my close little friends that I had, but I kind of grew up just feeling awkward, socially awkward, and not really feeling like I knew how to make friends. And yeah, so growing up, that just kind of led to insecurities, and not having a dad, it was always the norm for me. So it wasn't awkward or weird for me, because it was just all that I ever knew. And to this day, I don't know who my dad is. So yeah. And I didn't realize the effect and the impact that had on just me until recently, in my late adult years. And at this moment, I'm 35 years old. And I do realize that not having a dad, not having someone, even my mom, even to speak into me, to affirm me, to validate me. You are lovely. You are beautiful. You deserve this, And I really wish I had that. I wish that I had someone to mentor me, to coach me, if you will, about life. And I felt like, even though I had older sisters and older brothers, even a mom, that I never had that. Anyone to really teach me, whether it be from money, love, relationships, just life stuff. I feel like I had to learn everything the hard way, and that don't work out well. If you've had the same experiences, you learn literally everything the hard way, instead of someone teaching you, hey, that's bad, don't go that way. Like, I know my mom had told me that she had been in abusive relationships, and I've seen it, emotional abuse, even physical, way back, and I don't barely remember, but I do remember some instances of the police being called because of domestic violence. I don't remember her ever being abused, like physically. But I wish she would have those conversations with me. Hey, these are the signs of a dangerous man. This is the signs of when someone's not a safe person. This is how you do a budget. You know, your body and you are valuable. Don't just give it away to anybody. I wish someone would have had those hard but very necessary life conversations with me. And so the lack of affirmation, the lack of wisdom and knowledge led to, you know, just insecurities, you know, not really knowing my worth, not knowing my value, until later in my life, or actually even early in my life, settling for just not good relationship. I remember my first relationship was very unhealthy. Of course, your first love and all that stuff. But I didn't know nothing. I was, you know, I called the boy all the time. I was pretty much harassing him, borderline, you know, harassment, you know, just like wanting that love, wanting that affection. And you don't know, hey, don't call the boy. Let him call you. You don't want to look desperate. You don't want to send the wrong signal. And that's what I did. You know, I didn't know any better. And I think to some extent, you know, that desperation, I know desperate sounds like a bad word, but like imagine a person being in the desert their whole life, and you have that, someone else has a cup of water, and so you're like, oh, I need that, I need what they have. You don't even realize your need, but it's coming off as desperation. And so fast forward to my adult years when I was in college, you know, I met my first husband, and that didn't turn out. It was a very toxic, physically and emotionally abusive relationship. Ended that with 2 kids after about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Fast forward some more years later, I meet my second husband, and everything seemed good, everything seemed right. Met him in church.